great again? América, la tierra de las oportunidades. América es la tierra de las oportunidades.
Una tierra de más de 1.000 millones de habitantes. América salvaje. América multicultural. América unida. Basta de usar nuestro nombre para generar divisiones. Eso no es lo que somos. Somos la tierra de la mezcla y nos enorgullecen nuestros colores. Somos el continente que toca los dos polos. Somos el ombligo del mundo y también sus pulmones. Tenemos manos que resisten esfuerzo y pies que hacen del fútbol el baile más bello de todos. Somos un continente que ruge. Somos el más grande soporte de copas. Somos sangre caliente, con gustos picantes. Somos poesía, arte y cantos. Somos los himnos mejor coreados. Somos revolución constante, celebración innegable. Somos pasión, somos todos. Somos 35 Estados Unidos y hoy nos vestimos con un solo escudo. Porque americanos somos todos. Por eso América siempre ha sido grande.
Ingresa al fanpage de Corona, ponte el escudo de América y demostrémosle al mundo lo grande que somos.
What you just heard was a commercial by Corona. Corona is a beer company based in Mexico City, the United States, Mexicanos. And basically saying the America is a country of 35 states and it is strong. It's over 1 billion people and it is not the United States of America. And they are many types of people in the American continent. Well, that is incorrect. That is incorrect. And I like to play this because I was at the store and this fellow was buying Corona beer, and I show him the commercial. I show him the commercial and see what he was thinking about it, what he was thought about it, and he never did see the commercial. And he was a man born in the United States of America from parents, one from the United States Mexicanos and the other one from the United States of America. Basically what we call a white Amerix, what I call them, mother and a Mexican father. So basically he said to me that he was a Mexican and he was a half Mexican and a half white. So I challenged him to prove to me that was correct. And of course, he could not. So I want to prove to you that all of you, they have parents like that they are from the United States of America or other countries, that you are not half of nothing, that you are 100% you. And not only that, everything that they tell you, that they selling you, is just delusional. And I give him this example. Today, the president of Mexico, Claudia Sheinbaum, she is trying to protect the identity attack from Mr. Trump, another illegal immigrant. So they are both of them identical. Sheinbaum, she is the granddaughter of a Ashkenazi Jew from Lithuania. And Mr. Trump, he is just the same, a descendant from Europeans from Bavaria or Pomerania or the Austro-Hungarian Spanish Empire lands in Europe. So they have come here to the American continent and they have forgotten their origin, who they really are. Not only they are forgetting their origin, they are negating the originals, the origin of the originals, the Iberian people who created the conditions for them to be here. And that I explained that to him, and now I am explaining that to you. One example is this: the commercial show the we are I think they say 31 states, but the reality is we are 35. 35 completely independent states in the American continent, but we have about 22 possessions of Europe and the United States of America, and that they are also sovereign states. So the Europeans are just as Americans as anybody else. And when we're talking about Americans, we're talking about the entire continent. If you go to any island in the Caribbean, you're going to find that they are from the Netherlands, and they are from England, and they are from the United States of America, but they are from in the continent. They are right now living in in this continent. And and if you are an Ashkenazi Jew, they ran out of Europe into the American continent, escaping tyranny to Argentina, to Mexico, especially the Russians, a lot of Russians in Mexico. And now you are telling me that the Spaniards are the one who killed the Indians, you know, and and you are negating the identity, the Ibero-American identity. Well, you are delusional. And that is the reason now we have this conflict of identity and this conflict of attacking one another. That is the reason the Mr. Trump is able to say we have now a new Gulf of America. And we have now a new island, not of Cuba, but of Patagonia. And the Mexicans are bad hombres. It's because nobody actually know how to reply to that. That is now what the Canadians are now trying to be. How can I say? They are start defending their nationality. They're becoming nationalist. And nationalism in the American continent is impossible to protect because we are originals from the Europeans and the original people from the American continent, like the Aztecas and Mayas and Incas. So when you start delusionally accepting all these new identities like Hispanicos and Latinos and brown and Canadians and Americans, well, you easily can be defeated. And that is what Trump is doing, defeating you. If you are an Eskenazi Jew and now you are ruling the United States Mexicanos, and you do not know where the United States Mexicanos is coming from, you believe because you went to schools in the United States of America and accepted that education, erroneous education, and now you believe that you are a Latina, and you believe that you are a Hispanica. And the reality is, you're an Eskenazi Jew. Well, guess what? I can defeat you right away. I mean, it's so simple. I can say, I can change your behavior and I can change your identity as I please. And that is why we, the Iberian people, are so strong. And like the commercial say, we are over 100 million people. A billion people. We are a billion people that speak the Castilian language in the American continent alone. And if you include the people around the world, the Philippines, you include Spain, the Kingdom of Spain, Portugal, France, Germany, Italy. That is where we come from. And then you introduce the people from Africa, and the entire, what I call the single continent, Euro-Asia, Africa. We are from everywhere, and it has nothing to do with biology. It has to do with ethnicity, ethnic groups. We are many ethnic groups, but those ethnic group has one common denominator, and that correct common denominator is the Iberian people or the Iberian tribes, the Iberian kingdoms who advanced the continent in in advance the continent from the original Aztecas and Mayas and Incas. And these original people, the Apache, the Navajo, those the people who are right now literally feeding the world. The tomato, the potato, all these foods are from here. So unless you start correctly identifying your identity, the world cannot advance. So let's do that. Let's advance. Let's stop using all these erroneous uh, identities that we don't have. I mean, I'm here in the middle of Madrid, in the Maritime Museum of Madrid, the one of the most amazing places that I ever visit, and I'm looking at the first map of the American continent, named after Americo Vespucci, and on the wall I see a big mural with the king and the queen Leticia and Felipe on the bottom, saying North America, Central America, and South America. Well, guess what? That is our problem. Not even the king of the Iberians is defending his kingdom. Spain is no Spain. And you see the king of Spain going around and saying, uh, this, the people of Spain. No, there is no the people of Spain. It's the people of the kingdom of Spain. So let's fix that. And let's pray for Papa Francisco. Papa Francisco, I believe he's being called by God, and pretty soon he will meet our Father. And I think he's one of the most influential men in the Roman history. He is the man that have begun a transition in the Roman Church that we have never seen before. So go there and pay attention to that, and let's pray that our next Pope have the new visualization of the advancement of the humans, the humankind, the unity of all Christians. No more denominations, weird denominations, and created little packets of people who believe in a guy named Smith wrote down in gold some kind of book and make a cult out of it. So let's do that. Let's unite together and let's advance this civilization as whole, as a planet. Otherwise, we will be dead by the first cosmic event, like an asteroid hitting the planet, because we'll be unable to defend the planet as a species. Saludos.